heart.
The game heart, yeah.
Yeah, but we'll just do it next game.
It's not a big deal.
Yeah, it shouldn't be too bad.
Are we, oh, we're live? Sick.
Alright, so best of 3. We got Andross in the top corner. Playing purple Zerg. On the bottom left, we got AUXdaFox with the red Zerg.
Yep, and I don't actually know what the rank of Andross is. Do you have any?
I think he's I think he's like plat 3.
Okay.
So I think they're like pretty close. I think it's like
close?
3 and 1, yeah.
Yeah, okay. Some mind games going on. That's always a great way to...
Oh, Ox with an early spawning pool.
Oh yeah, wait, what supply was that? That was like a... Was that a 14-14? That's kind of a weird timing.
I think he did the gas thing, where you get like the extra.
Yeah, yeah, but he still threw down the pool and left the gas. So I assume this is either just a really safe opening, or he wants to go for aggression.
And I guess yeah.
Andross also went for a pool first. Thing. Now the key difference is Andross did not take his gas, so AUXdaFox will have a significant lead on his Zergling speed and any bannings that he wants to go for. But Andross will have an advantage in the mineral income department. So we'll see how that turns out.
Yeah, no links created yet.
Ling speed should be starting up here, 92 gas. Doesn't quite have the minerals for it.
Yeah, because he started that queen.
Yep, yep. And now the gas is going down for Andross. So it's kind of late, but I don't think it'll make a massive deal as long as Andross is defensive back at home.
And there is that speed.
Yep, and Andross has a rather significant worker lead for this point of the game, 19 to 15. It's pretty huge, so I would love to see Ox try to put on some pressure with the link speed advantage that he has. Sorry, go ahead.
I was just saying, I like that he took his workers off the gas, so he can just focus on getting minerals and getting those links out.
Yeah, so I guess he's just going for speed, and then he's making quite a few links right now, so I think it's just going to be a speed link pressure with an economic follow-up, because generally if you're trying to kill your opponent at this point, you're going to have ban links thrown in. And Zergling speed is just now starting for Andross when Ox's speed is pretty much nearly done, so he's going to have a significant advantage for quite a long time.
Oh jeez, he has 12 more lings.
Yep, Andross is going to have to hold on with just lings and just queens and slow Zerglings, which is very difficult if you don't position properly.
He's got one more queen coming up, but yeah, this is going to be a lot of lings. With speed, if he can get the surround on this queen and kill him before the lings can attack, okay.
Yeah, not bad positioning on the ramp here, but those lings are still going to get decent service area and kill off the queen. I think Andross is in a lot of trouble. Nothing but lings on the way.
I think this is going to be it, right?
Yeah, nothing but lings on the way.
But 16 more from Ox, and with the speed, he's going to be able to get him over here pretty fast.
Yeah.
TVZ is so brutal.
Yeah, true. It really is.
If you get an opening, like, he's just done, right?
Yeah, yeah, he's dead. 3 workers, 16, that's gonna be it.
Look at the losses already.
Yeah, I think Andross was going for a bit more of an economic opening, and didn't get his link speed up in time. And if you open gasless like that, you have to commit to a defense of a lot of queens and a lot of really good positioning. And he only had 1 queen there. If he had 2 or 3, he probably would have been able to hold at least his main ramp.
Yeah, if that hatch was also, or if the his natural was also producing a queen,
right?
He could have got like 3 out maybe, but a little bit too late, and yeah, just gets overrun with lings. Next one, create with mod.
What does that actually add? Is that just more observer?
Yeah, it just adds observer things. So if upgrade's about to finish, it has it in the corner.
Right.
It'll show what the building is actually building without like clicking on it. And then yeah, if there are more than one like worker dies, then it shows how many workers have died.
Gotcha. Okay, sick.
Why did he decline?
Oh, he rage quit. I guess he loses.
Really?
I guess he just you just forfeit.
Yeah,
so.
forfeits 2 to 1. He got the first game and then quit.
It's like, that's all I came here for.
Might be. Sometimes there's like a weird glitch if you are trying to download the map. It like doesn't let you accept anything. Okay. Okay, there we go. He accepted now.
Welcome to the 6 people that are watching right now.
Yeah, what's up, StarCraft lovers?
Appreciate you tuning in.
We got a 6 ZVZ.
Change players.
Oh my god.
I tell you, man, you should compete in these.
I should just stay in. Messed up my yeah. So is that yes?
Messed up what? What does that mean?
I'm gonna assume it means yes. I can't even say whatever. Alright.
Maybe he can't click. Maybe his mouse doesn't work.
Yes. Unit selection turned off.
I don't know. Well, I don't know why that's an option.
I'm glad we found it on Google as fast as we did, because that would have been like so annoying to try to figure out. Alright. 3 and no.
What are you trying to do?
Just get the score.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Alright, so now in the bottom left corner, going with the same color purple, we got Andross. Down 0-1. And in the top right, we got the red Zerg, AUXdaFox, with his nice, I forget his team. Janet?
It's something like that. I don't know, I can't read it.
It's a pretty cool, you know, clan thing.
Uh-huh. But you know it's a cooler clan? Alpha X.
Yeah.
Just saying.
And then is Candle all inspiration, or?
Yeah, it's all in, all something.
Something. Candle's in it.
But they're not as cool as Alpha X.
Oh, yeah, no, and I would never try to sell them as being as cool as Alpha X.
Yeah.
Alright, so this time they're both going for a quick natural.
Yeah.
More economical.
Yeah, I think they're actually going for the same build orders.
Yeah, they're pretty much starting.
Actually.
Oh no, he did the cancel.
That's a weird timing for an extractor trick, though. He wasn't supply blocked, so there was like no reason for him to do it. But there he does.
Just been a little bit afraid almost because of last game, and he wanted to get his like pull out a little bit earlier than they go for the gas first.
Yeah.
So it could have been just like a
little bit of indecision, maybe.
Yeah, double guessing rather than trying to do the trick.
Yeah, which is that can get you killed. You need to be very decisive, and you gotta really know what you want to do and commit to it.
Yeah, time is definitely like as big of a resource as anything else.
Look at Ox's APM right now. I think he's doing the
cameras.
He's doing if you hold Alt and a control group, your APM jumps to like multiple thousands. I don't know if it's a bug or a feature, but sometimes I'll use it to just inflate my APM, like in team games, and then I'll have like 3,000 APM at the end of the game, and they're like, is this guy hacking?
That's actually really funny.
Yeah.
Alright, both going for 2 queens. So they're going... It's weird that they like both went so aggro last game, and they're both going like pretty defensive now.
Well, it could still get pretty aggro. I think what's going to happen is one player is going to commit to Zerglings as soon as the first 2 queen injects are done. And that player is going to be the aggressor. That's what usually happens in ZBZ.
Okay, and it's probably going to be Aux, right? Because Andross is going for the
Did Andross not start his lane speed?
Nest.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's going for... I feel like he's investing a little bit too much in the future where he doesn't have, like... He doesn't have any lings out, he doesn't have ling speed started.
Yeah. I just think his build order is not optimized.
But yeah, it just seems like the Bane's Nest was a little bit early. Spawning pool was earlier than it needed to be, especially because he's not going for any like kind of aggression. I guess if he's trying to get just a really quick Baneling Nest.
Yeah, and he's going 2 gas before anything else. That's really strange. Do you hear that audio, by the way, or is that just me?
Yeah, I didn't know if it was...
It was weird.
Let me see if it's like any of this. That's actually the game sound.
I think it's a little better now, but...
Can't tell what's game sound and what's just like random. Yeah, because I didn't know if it was like some like Zerg building.
Yeah, no, like... it sounded really weird. It was like a filter of some kind.
Oh, Nox is going for his 3rd.
Oh, and that's the aggressive 3rd base. And usually what this 3rd base means is that I'm going roaches, and I'm going to throw them at you. That's what that third base means, because you have a quicker reinforcement and a more advantageous position.
I kind of hate that he's changed them all the way over here. 'Cause first of all, Ox is going to be able to see that they are actually Banes, where if he didn't do that, he wouldn't know that Banes were there.
Are those the only things moving across
But
the
yeah,
map?
and there's nothing to... Yeah, there's...
That's a really weird timing, but alright.
They're going to get some link kills, maybe. But that's about it.
They're... Strangely enough, their layers in their Evo chambers are at almost exactly the same time. So they're going for almost identical builds, which is pretty funny. Oh, this is
he's going
really
for a
weird...
wall.
Oh, that's actually a sick wall.
I was going to say, why is he going for 3? But that totally makes sense now.
Yeah. Wow, very well defended by Ox there.
Yeah, well, it's weird to not have any lings to support these Banes, because you have nothing to, like, try to break through a wall or, like, give any damage without, you know, going suicidal.
Yeah, it was also a very nice decision to pull back the Banes instead of just running them into the Evos. That would have been a huge waste, so at least Andross cut his losses and pulled back.
Do you know how to do perspectives with observing?
I think it's 1 and 2.
Nice. Okay, so I want to see. Yeah, so he doesn't even know about this third
Oh,
base,
he didn't see
which is actually so unfortunate.
Yeah, that is. I know he checked the other third base location and didn't
Yeah,
see
the Banes
anything.
went up there a little bit, but honestly, if he may have seen like the creep if it was
Oh,
up there.
I think he's misreading this.
He like barely saw it.
Look at the production tab. He's making 3 spine crawlers. I think E is everyone.
Okay, thank you.
He's making 3 spines and a spire. I think he's misreading and thinks that it's a 2-base all-in from Ox because he didn't see a third.
Yeah,
base.
honestly, it's just really unfortunate he didn't see that third.
However, he is going for spire tech. That's really weird. I think Andross has like the right general idea, but his build is very strange and not optimized.
Like how he's going about it is weird, but like the
Like
end goal he's going for is right.
Like he went for double Evo and is only getting armor, but isn't going roaches, but is also going spire, but isn't going third base. It's like a really strange build, but we'll see if it ends up working because the spire is done, and I don't think Ox has smelled anything fishy to suggest that there's a spire.
Yeah, but without a macro hatch or a third base, like, he has 900 minerals right now, but what's he going to make? Yeah, 2 mutas and 4 over, like, that's all he can do right now.
Yeah, he's supply blocked right now. As soon as that's done, he's going to make 6 more mutas, which will help. And I'm actually a little worried for Ox if he doesn't throw down any static defense or anti-air soon.
Yeah,
that he could take a lot of damage from these mutas.
He needs some spore crawlers or something, because he has plenty of roaches, which could, you know, if they get across the map, do tons of damage. But yeah, all these mutas.
He's
now
not
7 coming in.
He's not going to know about the mutas until they hit him, and that's never a situation you want to be in. And if he moves out now, the mutas can just pick away at the roaches so long that they become ineffective.
The entire way across the map.
Yeah, if Andross moved his mutas across, he'll
hopefully at least be able to scout. So he knows he doesn't have a third. I don't know. Those lings actually probably won't be able to make it in because there's still a wall. It's not really a complete wall, but. Yeah. The mutas are going out, and this could be a quick GG once they reach.
I mean, I think if he what's the word? Stems the bleeding.
Oh, okay, yeah.
I don't know what the word is. I'm trying to
That's his first. Okay, so
he sees him now.
That and then 2 spores go immediately down. Obviously, not gonna be finished before the mutas get there.
So he can run to different bases.
He's gonna take out the queen, and then there's like no anti-air here.
He should run the drones to another base that has 4 crawlers building.
Yeah, because this one is about to finish up.
And the roaches are moving across the map. Ox is hoping to get some damage in.
And we got 1 or 2 ravagers.
I think the mutas have to turn around if they want to
at least these ones.
Ooh, yeah, that's a lot of roaches. And there's only 3 spines that won't do a lot if there's no
Especially
support.
against ravagers, it's just gonna melt these.
Actually, not a bad position for Andross' spine crawlers. It'll buy some time, but at what cost? Here come the mutas back.
There goes the mutas. Are there still mutas doing any damage in here? Oh, he finally found the third. That's what.
Yeah,
so a lot of damage all around. Queen's
across.
actually cleaned up the mutas, so now, yeah, everything's in Ox's favor now.
Yeah, 136 supply to 68. I think Ox has this with a big old roach push.
Yeah.
Caught off guard by the mutas, but I think made a correct decision to counterattack and start pumping out queens. The mutas will eventually clean this up, but I think...
Just not enough DPS,
yeah,
probably.
The roaches are going to do too much damage by the time they do, so I think... And Andross has 2,400 minerals. I think if he spent those a little better, he could have been much more prepared for this roach attack.
Yeah, I mean, if he had scouted that third base and had another base going or something, like, at one point he had 2 bases and 1,000 minerals and no, like, macro hatch either. I think that was a really bad spot to be in. And yeah, he has his third now, but
Yeah, it's too late. Too much.
late.
Yeah, 13 drones. The spire
and
went
all of
down.
your tech's gonna go
Yep.
away.
Yeah, I think that'll do it for our first best of 3. Not a bad showing by both players.
Muta's, yeah, we're definitely an interesting, like, could have been really good if Ox didn't have a huge number of
Yeah.
roaches and that third base.
Andross never got wing speed this game. Look, his his slings are still slow. That's pretty funny.
Oh wait, Ox? Oh no, that's weapons and armor.
Yeah.
So that's not upgrades. Okay.
Ox has wing speed. I saw him earlier. Yeah, that's the last
Yeah,
hatchery, isn't it? Oh no, well, that's
Technically the layer's still alive, but
well,
and
technically,
he has gold. He has a lot of minerals.
Yeah, technically, but there's 6 spore crawlers going up. I don't think that many mutas can stand
And
up
a
to 6
Hydra
spore
Den
crawlers. Yeah.
now starting, which, yeah.
And generally the correct response is to just start pumping out queens and go to infestors as quickly as possible, because even hydras are not super great against mutas because mutas will outmaneuver them. But at this point it doesn't matter when you have such an economic advantage. You can pretty much do anything you want.
He honestly probably should have focused down that layer when he was up in here. I mean, it still is going to be super hard for Andross to come back, but I feel like it does give him some sort of window.
Well, and I'm worried about Ox's macro behind that might not have been the best, because right now he's only at 70 supply. I think he could have been in a lot better position.
Yeah, he might have already like kind of thought he was going to win, so
Yeah.
like,
Which
almost gave up on his macro and just focused on his roaches at the time.
However, making a lot of spores back at base was the right call, and I don't think these mutas are going to be able to do the damage that they need to do.
Yeah, definitely.
I think morphing Ravagers is a mistake, though. That's a lot of gas going into Ravagers that's not going into Hydras.
That's still loose mutas, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, Ravagers still... I mean, you can try to hit mutas with Corrosive Bile, but I don't think they're ever going to actually hit them.
Yeah, it's... Yeah.
If the muta player is paying attention.
It would take the muta player, yeah, like literally just being in another spot, not paying attention.
And I think moving out here is also a little risky. I don't know if he has enough Hydras to deal with the amount of mutas from Andross.
Yeah, mutas could definitely take out 2 Hydras really fast. I feel like Andross needs like almost to be making 2 hatches at a time. Like with 2,000 minerals, at least get a
he can make 3.
macro hatch. Like he needs to start his economy back up, because there's no way he's coming back without it. Oh, and there's no cancel on that hatch too.
And I would have liked a little bit better Overlord spreading from Andross.
Over there.
All of his Overlords are kind of sitting in his base. If those were spread out, because he has the muta air control, so nothing can threaten his Overlord, he'd be able to see the units moving out, and he can position his mutas accordingly.
And he has probably the mobility, like, he has better mobility with mutas than anything that Ox can be able to get out.
But I thought that was a good series. Ox had a really strong showing of 2 different styles, a very aggressive early game, and then a macro game. So...
Alright, nothing new there. Alright, I'm going to update the